team that will, there you go. Yes, let's record this. This is awesome.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so Miss Charlene and I had an opportunity to connect, and I really, really resonated with her story because really it was my story. So, I have a background in commercial insurance, but I'm no stranger to the industry. Actually, I was introduced to relationship marketing or network marketing by way of my husband. And we've been married now for 16 years. And so I was introduced to network marketing about 17 and a half years ago. And so we've done quite a few companies, but my heart has always been with skincare. And that really is our health and wellness because of a need, right? Because I myself, as a teenager, had very, very acne prone skin. I was always having problems with my skin using this product, that product, whatever infomercial I saw on television, whatever
Yep.
my esthetician or going to the different day spas, whatever they would recommend, I would buy it. And I know I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on products, on procedures. And so when Miss Betty, our general manager, sent us these products, I was like, okay, let's try this out. Korean skincare, let's see what we have here. And so I tried the product and I noticed an immediate change. I noticed a glow up. And I was like, okay, this is good. But the one thing that I really, really loved with acne prone, oily skin, I really loved our one product, which is our active cream, and it's our moisturizer. Because with acne prone, oily skin, it's really hard to find a good moisturizer which is thick, luxurious, but also absorbs into the skin, doesn't sit on top of the skin and make it even more oily. And then, they have those oil-free moisturizers that really just sit on top of the skin. They really don't help anything. And so after a week, I was blown away. And I had the same results where people were complimenting me on my skin. And I have never in my life been complimented on my skin. And so at 46, I was like, I know I have to do something. And I felt like I was doing things all along, but they just seemingly worked, right? For a short period of time, didn't really work for a long period of time. And so when Miss Betty came over to our house, and I said, "Girl, you have some good stuff here. I love these products. I love this moisturizer. The timing is amazing. Everybody's talking about K beauty. It's trending. It's everywhere. Squid Games. Everybody's talking about the Korean culture, right?" I was like, "You guys have something amazing. You guys are going to do fantastic." And she looked at me and I looked back at her and I said, "Okay, Betty, where do I sign up?" I already knew that this was an opportunity that I did not want to pass up on. The timing, the products, the compensation plan, it just all made sense. And to be on the forefront of an opportunity, it was just second to none. So we quickly got started, and we have escalated up the compensation plan, and we're just having fun. It is so much fun going around and putting these products on people because people see instant results. And it's not something that you have to sell because I'm not a salesman. My husband, he's going to do the heavy lifting on this call, but he could sell sand to the beach. Okay, not me. But we've had some great success because the products speak for themselves. And so I am so looking forward for you guys to see what I saw and eventually experience what I experienced with putting the products on your face. And that's all we do. We put products on people's faces, we fix their face, and we fix our finances. That's all we're doing here, and we're having a great time. So, with that said, I'm going to turn it over to my amazing husband.
Thank you. We're done, honestly. That was hey, where do I get started? You all did it. But no, thank you both. And yeah, everything that the Eddings have said, I've known them or been around him at least since wow, 2001. So almost 25 years now. So we go back. And the same way that we were trying to pronounce Miss Averill, her same way that he said Riemann, it's actually now Riman because the Koreans can't say I, so they call it Riemann. We changed it to Riman here because it sounds better. So we all in order. But no, thank you so much. Awesome testimony. You as well. Miss Eddings, phenomenal. So Averill and Miss Jean and Miss Jones, all of you, and the other guests, D King, all of you. Look, I'm going to abbreviate this because after everything that these two super sheroes just said, there's not too much except you all just need to try the product, really. Because, yeah, I mean, it's done after that. So I'll just give you some of the background and I'm going to abbreviate this. If you can give me host controls, if you can give me host controls, that'll be great. See if I can have the ability to share. Yeah, I got it. I think I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm going to forego the video that kind of shows us opening here in the United States. And I'm going to go right here and I'm going to talk very fast because y'all are done. It's fine. Look here. And I would assume that if you have been around the Eddings, then you all have that entrepreneurial spirit. So I want you to think distribution points. Is that all right? RIMAN basically stands for reborn, rebirth, gift of God, and independence. And I'll forego also the my Dun and Bradstreet, but let me just say in short, because some of y'all are like, he sounds like a preacher. Okay, look, back in the year 2000, I was one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation. I've been in Charisma, Christianity Today, Promise Keepers, BTTB, and all those things. Come out of the Grand Old Church of God in Christ, ordained elder, all those types of things. But some of the deacons after the church started to take me around those Amway and A.L. Williams conventions years ago. I see you, Avril. Yeah, it's okay to nod. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I've done it all. I'm going to say it, been there, done that. Amway, Primerica, ACN, XL, candle parties, shoe parties, lingerie parties. Y'all forgive me about that one. Pray for me. I've done everything. Cutco, Kirby, Nige vacuums. Made about $1 million selling legal plans, and to go from being broke to making $30,000 in a day sometimes was just crazy. But as she said, we fell in love with skincare, health, wellness. Even if we don't talk again, I pray that we do talk again. Just from a financial or business tip, they're called vice stocks. And vice stocks are the industries that have proven to be recession proof. They continue to grow during a recession or not. Let me help you. Uh, well, one, alcohol sales, gambling, pornography, sports, and health and wellness, particularly skincare, because people love to mask what they're going through. Even during COVID, we took care of the top half of our body. Y'all know what we're talking about? We on camera, on Zooms, we took care of the top half and didn't care what we had on the bottom. That's the way this is. And so what you see here are our three verticals, our 3 brands. ICD, which stands for Intercellular Dermatology, that's our skincare. Bodalab is our hair care. Y'all see, I don't use that. But we got hair care and the body care, which even the body care has collagen in it, and the lifening that is for our internal health, because usually what's going on our skin is a direct reflection of what's going on the inside. So with that said, just for those of you that do like to know from a business perspective that this isn't high risk, it's proven. The company itself had already been established in 2018. It had already done $2.5 billion in sales since we got started. Now it's over 3 billion. I'm just saying, it could be because of the Johnsons. Look here. Now, we were rated as the #1 K beauty brand, had already sold 40 million bottles in South Korea. They launched on March the 18th, 2023 in North America. We got started 18 days after they started here because, I mean, the writing was on the wall. You take the #1 K beauty brand, whereas they have mastered that glass skin, that flawless skin, and it's coming here to America. And as my wife said, it's trending now. People are looking for it. The search for it on TikTok is up 180% year over year. On Amazon, it's up 54% year over year. So this is why. Look, the way to success is to find out where everybody else is going, and you get there first. So look. We launched now Taiwan, Hong Kong, just launched 3 weeks ago. Brand new office into Mexico City and Malaysia, Singapore. This is Chairman Han. I think though Mr. Eddings already talked about this. Chairman Han, or my wife did, he wanted to find a way whereas he could have everybody's skin to glow no matter what their age, just like his daughter's skin was glowing while she was sleeping. He was the #1 formulator in all of Asia. So these are our three lines, but here are our clear distinctions. Look here, y'all. I'm going to keep it very real and short. We made our own plant. I need y'all to get this. Beyond Pool, as you see at the bottom there, is about the size of a $50. It's known as Asiatic pennyworth, tiger grass, Centella asiatica. If you've ever seen tigers over in Asia wallow around in the grass, they found out that they were wallowing around in grass to heal their cuts and wounds. It's known as Asiatic pennyworth. So what they did is we took this grass, or we took this plant, and we actually grew it with Jeju lava energy water. That's water trapped under the volcanoes. There's three other places in the world that you can get it, but you really can't because it's contaminated too deep and it's sandy. So therefore, you have to get it off of Jeju Island, which is a UNESCO heritage site in South Korea. The other thing that makes us so different is that because we are a multi-billion-dollar company, we can afford to do nanoliposomal technology. Try to say that a few times. What we do is, because of the microfluidizing process, we break the compounds down to such a minute or a small ingredient that it can go into the lower epidermis of skin. So we just don't do skin care, we do skin repair. Y'all like that? I'm sorry, that sounds good. I'm just gonna pause off of that one. Is that all right? Y'all are crazy. So with that said, take all of that, and then we are able to go from seed to sale because of the simple fact that on Jeju Island we have everything. We are the only ones. We have a 20-year contract with Jeju Island, this UNESCO heritage site, to actually use Beyond Poo in skincare. We're the only ones that can do it in this industry for the next 20 years. Therefore, there's no white labeling here. And I'll say this, let me throw this in here. This is not your grandmother's network marketing company. We don't have auto ships. We're not playing those games. We don't have any mandatory auto ships. We don't have any sales quotas. Once you hit the position, you are qualified at that position. You don't have to requalify. But again, I want you to think larger. Think distribution points, because who do you know that has skin? Who do you know that wants to look younger or feel better? Who do you know that's an esthetician? Who do you know that's a beautician? All of these types of things. This is what Miss Eddings was talking about. Whereas if you're the only one contributing to your income, you forfeit your right for financial freedom in the United States of America. You got to get you some leverage. So we have our own power station, our own farm, our own labs, all of these types of things. This is the Jeju Island farm. Again, we said up front, Mr. Eddings said, I've been around this industry going on 35 years. Never been a part of a brand and a company that has its own farm, has its own labs, is powering its own power and water, all of these types of things. So just to show you what's going on over there, watch this.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju lava energy water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, RIMAN.
I get excited there, but that's why Miss Eddings' friends were coming up to her like, your skin is glowing. It's because of this, y'all. This is something that's so unique. And this is what people are screaming about. This is why this opportunity is, look, you are truly in the right place at the right time. And I know I heard that said 25 years ago. But I promise you, with this here, this is. They even built us our own resort over on Jeju Island, which we'll be going to. And if you all want to, you can go in October with us to Jeju Island. This is our ICD line, guys. And I'm going to abbreviate this. This is the full basic signature line. And, you know, as Mr. Eddings said, and as she said about him, usually the men only just what? Wash their face. That's it. Soap, water. But see, I have a beautiful wife, and my grandmama though used to say, baby, though, you need to wash all the day off of you. See, y'all should put a one in the chat if that was y'all's grandmother too. Look at, no, no, no. You should wash all the day off of you. And so then when my wife was like, though, you got to wash your face, all of this type of stuff, people are looking for a good regimen, routine, ritual, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. I don't want to get caught up in that. I just know that so many people are looking for something that works, and you can only sell junk one time. So this is it. 6 minutes, 7 products, 8 steps. 6 minutes, 7 products, 8 steps. 6, 7, 8, invest in your face. 9 and 10, true beauty starts from within. This is my wife and I actually doing the collagen masks. These are some before after pictures because I believe that pictures are worth 1,000 words. And when we came here, we needed to see that it worked on African Americans because y'all can tell we African American. Y'all can tell that, right? Look. And so this sister over in the Baltimore area, she did not want it to work. 14 days later, though, you can see her skin. Then this lady right here, her skin is flawless, but I want you to guess her age.
How old are you? 58? 58?
55, not one wrinkle. You can see me here. I use it under my eyes. That's our friend MJ Kim, Tim Her. We even use it on the guys. So feet, come on, y'all. Let's keep it real. We're going into the summertime. People like to have their feet out wearing sandals. And all of us have been out at some point in time, and there's some people that should not be wearing sandals. Can we keep it real? Come on, y'all. Y'all can laugh at that. I see you, Miss Eddings. This right here, we use this product on their feet. Now, that's one that you carry in your purse. We don't even have an eye cream. You can use this under your eyes, on your décolleté, on your smile lines, or in expression lines. You can use that. And then we just came out with healthy makeup. And for the sake of time, I would let my wife normally share here because I'm not going to be using any of this product, but if it gets on me, it's because, So I know though that, look, the skin is an open pore, largest pore in the body. Grandmama said you can take garlic, rub it on your foot and taste it or rub it on the bottom of your feet and taste it in your mouth. Some of y'all gonna try that tonight, huh? Look here, but it's so true. And this is why the things that women are putting on their lips and on their skin, the toxins and things, this is healthy makeup. So from the luminous glow cushion to the glow up lip oil to the BB cream to the set and stay spray makeup or makeup spray that you can even wear at night. See, I know these things. And the velvet matte butter lip tint. Come on, that right there, that's good. Y'all know I got all that written out because I don't know all that stuff. She does. Anyway, y'all crazy. So all of these things are amazing.
Thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Hi. Good day, everyone.
Tennyson versus
Yes,
London.
thank you.
Miss
All
Tennyson,
right.
you are suing Miss London for
I'm
600.
gonna mute you out. I'm sorry, baby. There you go. Now, this is also our body line. I already told you about that. But what I will say is our hair care. Look, it's vegan certified, and our skin care is Derma tested. Doesn't get any better than that. The United States has not passed federal regulation on the skincare industry since 1938. There's so many things that we are harming our bodies with. This right here, after using our hair care, after 4 weeks of use, 62% of hair loss has decreased. This is some of the people that we've seen using it on just water treatments, the shampoo, on leave-ins. All of these things are powerful, guys. And then our lightening product, as I told you about. Let me pause here because I like to talk to my people. I see a lot of you all, we're of the same ethnicity. Let me keep it real. We don't pay attention to our gut health and we don't pay attention to our feet. A lot of people don't until they get something called diabetes and they teach you to take care of your feet, all these types of things. Men and women should be getting 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. I did not know how many people struggle with regularity. I'm going to keep it real. We don't talk about it, but I also found out a lot of women do not struggle with regularity. And when you aren't, or they do struggle with regularity. And if you aren't regular, it leads to senility and dementia. So this here is a natural psyllium husk fiber with zinc in it that keeps you regular. This is so amazing though. My wife's friend came down to the poolside at Cabo, and y'all know that look. She came down and my wife said, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" And she had that look of constipation. Just, y'all know that look. Y'all ain't gonna keep it real. Look here. Yeah, all right. Look,
Just angry.
just angry. You could tell it was just all on her face. And so she was like, and so her friend said, "Yeah, and I've tried everything." And my wife said, "I got something for you." She went, got it, gave it to her. Now it isn't intrusive, but I promise you, later on, she came down ready to party and everything else at Cabo, ready to have a good time. I'm just saying. Then we also have collagen, and our collagen is so natural. It tastes, it has a pomegranate and blueberry flavor. And some restaurants are even using it in their beauty drinks. So, from a business standpoint, I asked you all up front, I want you to think larger. This isn't your grandmother's network marketing company. Who do you know that owns a bar? Because they may want to add beauty drinks onto their menu. And you show them our collagen. They get paid a commission. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'll be right with you. Hold all your questions. And this is a bar in New York that's actually selling a Fountain of Youth drink with our collagen. They're moving about $70,000 of collagen. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, as the Eddings actually referred to it from a business standpoint. This is why it made sense to him, because he came out there and said, look, I don't know why I'm here. But when he saw this, he saw that the K beauty industry in the United States did $10 billion in 2019. It's predicted to do 30 billion by 2029. My wife already said the K influence is everywhere. Netflix, K influence. Music, K influence. Shake Shack just added a Korean inspired menu. Guys, the Korean, what other culture is just known by their letter? It's crazy. The influence is everywhere. So here's what's going on. We know this is called the retail apocalypse. We used to live in the day of brick and mortar. Now we live in the day of click and order. 71% of people buy brands. They buy them from people they follow online, and brands they follow online. Very short. Everybody here, if you want to become a brand partner, brand ambassador, we're separated in these three ways. You want to be a true affiliate, just affiliate marketer. You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram. You want to do it that way? Come in as a planner for $20, $20 annual fee. You get 10% rebate off of everything you sell or what moves by your website. That's fine. For those of you that understand social selling or social retailing, that's the manager, senior manager position. Every time you sell something, you get 20 to 30% back once you eclipse about $3,500 in sale or $6,500 in sales, 20 to 30% rebate off of everything that you sell. Now, we have a comparative price agreement for those of you that have stores, your own store. You can resell it. Just make sure you charge above retail. I have a guy in Bermuda. He's making about 100% profit off of everything he's selling because he's marking it up like crazy in Bermuda. Whatever you want to do, you do. Team leader, for those of you that do know network marketing, you're not afraid of network marketing, relationship marketing. Hey, I love it. It's been a blessing to me. You can get paid anywhere from 40 to 54% of everything that you do. Now, we have a video that explains all the compensation plan, but let me just say, brother and sister to friends here, and Mr. Eddings can tell you, I've been in the industry 35 years. In everything I've done, we've never made more money than we're doing right now. Period. Period. And the retention is amazing because it's like when your grandmama finds her detergent, she kept it all her life. That's the way people do with good skincare. Period. All these things, I don't need to go through the hypotheticals because I've already told you the income is crazy here. It's real money, and we're just getting started. They're starter kits because there's some people that they understand business. You don't have to do it organically to get started at the manager 20%, senior manager 30%. If you already have a means of distribution, you can purchase up to that. So if you just want to come and buy $6,000 of products, which I have a pastor friend, councilman, and they do that because they understand business, so they can get the largest ROI, they buy 4 of the starter packs. So that's the premium 1, premium 2, starter kit plus. And then if you just want to put your toe in the water, that's the starter kit that gives you about 10 products. So do the math on it. That's roughly about $25 to $35 per bottle for luxury skincare. Where else are you going to find that? I'll wait. Exactly. So these are experience kits that you can share with other people. The Eddings can help you do all of that. Are we having fun? Yes, we just got back from Las Vegas. We're going back to Vegas again in September. Come out, hang out with us, because we're going to really go into serious momentum. Because I'll say with you all here, when my wife and I saw this, I'll say this, and I know y'all recording this, but y'all ain't going to share this too much. But look here, we were the only black folks here. We sat here, there were no white people, there were no black people. We sat there on a conference call, and they were translating everything into Korean because the Koreans were waiting on this. And I remember, though, Bishop Jakes had just said, he said, your next level of prosperity and abundance are not going to come from people that look like you or talk like you. I recognized it quickly. So look, some of y'all been praying for an opportunity, looking for something. I'm just telling you, this is one that's built to be a legacy company. So look, you weren't there in 1963 when they started Mary Kay. No, you weren't there. We can't turn back time. You weren't there in 1959 when they started Amway. Yeah. You weren't there in 1960 or 76 when they started Apple, or in 2008 when they started Bitcoin. But you're seeing this on the front end of what is positioned to be a legacy opportunity. Get back with the Eddings that invited you here. Get on the team. We love to work with you all. That's our family. We talk to them almost every day now, and we love it. And that's why we're here on a Friday. I want to thank you all. We want to thank you all for taking out of your time on a Friday. But again, whatever that we can do, I'll close it out like this. You do the ushering, we'll do the preaching, you get the collection plate. Is that a good church? Amen. All right. Anyway, I see you, Ever. So because this is informal, do y'all have any questions or anything? Going once?
Guys, ask your questions now. I'm telling you, the comp plan is amazing, but the products is definitely more amazing.
Well, in closing, 52% of people live in present fear or past regret. 52% of people live in present fear or past regret. 1,700 people become millionaires in the United States every day. 1,700.
Yep.
Yes.
I have a
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you start on the lower, let's say maybe at the beginning part of it, can you upgrade into
Yes.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. You can always upgrade. You can well, your first 30 days packages, the starter packages are available because they come with additional free products. Those are available to everyone their first 30 days of enrollment. Now, after that, if you want to buy a la carte, you can, but you won't get the additional free products. I know I went quickly there, but on every starter kit, they also come with additional free products. One of them even comes with a travel bag. It's amazing.
So you're saying if you upgrade, you wouldn't get free products?
No. If you do it after the 30 days.
Okay, so you have to do it within 30 days.
Yes, ma'am. All the
Oh,
starter
okay.
kits are available to everyone that starts as a planner their first 30 days. Now, after the 30 days, you can come back and buy a la carte. That's fine.
There's still some packages available. They just don't have the free products.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the different levels again?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can go back to that video.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily need the video, if you can probably
No,
explain
not
it.
the video.
They,
Not the video. I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Rachel
I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm sorry.
Okay, got you. Okay.
I was just trying to be respectful of y'all's time on a Friday. I was trying to move quick, but I know y'all like, let me find this. Is that the one?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Okay.
At least, yes,
Yes, ma'am.
because for me, at least.
Okay. All right.
I just took a picture of it, so I'm good. So
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
Avril,
okay,
I
you're good.
guess
All right.
you can
Yes.
ask your question then, Avril.
Okay. Avril.
Yeah, can we go to the pricing? I
Oh,
think I saw that.
oh, yes, ma'am.
Mm,
Hold
yeah,
on.
keep going. Yeah.
So this is a starter kit.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I was saying this, we have a 90% of the dollar ratio on the SP. So when someone is trying, let's say they want to start off at the senior manager position, they buy 4 of these. You can resell it. You can sample it, which we do. Though my wife and I, she does borrow bags. She'll go and she'll have someone to borrow it, and we go pick it up too. And so we do borrow bags as well.
What
But
does that mean?
oh, a borrow bag is like if you want to allow someone to sample some of the product.
Oh, and then when they get this, they can give it back to you.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Yes, usually keep it for
Gotcha.
2 to 3 days. Let them see the difference within the first couple of days, and then we go and we get it back along with their order form.
And
Okay.
what's beautiful about this package is it comes with experience kits. These little ones that say ×4 and ×4, you get these sample kits. They're sample boxes. These alone are about $100 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very nicely packed. They tell you everything. You don't even have to explain it. We just give it to somebody and they can sample it. It lasts them about 2 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. And so these are experience sets. They're in a box about this size. We've given all of ours out, I think. So yeah, we don't even have one now. But yes, ma'am. So, and as you see all of the free product here, this is all of the free product that comes with the starter kit within your first 30 days.
But that's for what level? I guess for what plan?
This is just starting off. Now, if you wanted to go to the manager position, you would buy 2 of these.
So
Or
go ahead.
or let's say you have a business partner and you wanted to go to senior manager. You could buy 2 and they could buy 2. That's your 3,000 and their 3,000. You count their 3,000, you're a senior manager.
And when we say 3,000, we're referring to the SP because that is how you rank advance based on the SP. So the 3,000 to go to manager, you would need 2 of these starter kits. For senior manager, 4. So that's what we're referring to when we say the 3,000.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So what's the 1678? Is that for the premium one?
Yes, ma'am. That's the premium one. This is the premium 2.
Just to clarify, the price, the USD price is the price of the starter kit. The SP number is how you rank advance, and then the BP is how we get paid.
And so this is the one that comes with the travel kit. So some people want it more of, or they wanted the travel kit included, as well as more of the mask. So they just came out with 2 different premium kits. And so that's fine. So this one here also has the Radian Sum 100 line. I didn't go too in depth into that, but that's the one that has the little gold tops on it. That has the microfluidizing that goes into the lower epidermis of skin. So that's a high-end product.
So
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yeah,
So
can you keep going? Yeah, because I think I saw a couple of other ones that you were going by
Yeah,
pretty fast. Yeah.
there's a total of 6 kits. So this is the starter kit plus, because everybody, and again, we want people to get started where they can, where they're comfortable.
Right. Right.
We're not that type of company that says that we're pushing products so you have to do a garage full of product or a compound. We're not doing that. And honestly, K Beauty product, it sells quick because people want it. This is the starter kit plus. You saw the 2 premiums. This is the starter kit plus. It's $11.33. Instead of 4 of the experience, each of the experience kits, you get 2 of each. and you get these products here, and these are your free items. So it's a little less than the $1,600. This is the
Right.
$1,100 one, okay? Wherever you're comfortable, you get started. Now, and then at that point, this is the starter kit. Now, this gives you enough for you, for yourself. This is for
Okay.
those of you that you just want to put your toe in the water. That's
Right.
it. You want to test it for yourself because you don't have any to share here because they ain't going to give it back if you share it. And now you're not going to have any.
Uh-huh.
So that's it. So,
Okay.
yes.
So to say if that's I want to sell, which kit should I be getting? It would be
Right.
the
Yeah.
starter plus, right? That's the
Well,
lowest.
well, well, yeah, if you want to share it with other people, and again, you can share here, but this is enough for you to get your
This is your
regimen.
personal
This
set.
is for your personal use. So, you would want to at least the starter kit plus. But again, if you want to start off at the higher percentage of return on
Uh-huh.
your sales, then you would consider starting off at the manager or senior manager position where you're getting two of these or four of these.
Uh-huh.
And this gives you all of our product line plus multiple of the free product and multiple of each of the ritual as well. So you'll see you get two, 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 three, four, four. So you get multiple
Okay.
of each.
Yeah, you see this here. Yeah, you see those small little numbers here. So now though you can show someone, and then if they want to buy, you have something to sell right there. Or if you
So
want to sample,
Can I jump in? So, guys, that's what we did. We bought when I left out of California, we bought the 1600 whatever it was kit. It gave us a bunch of samples, and we hosted a lot of you guys came. We hosted that party, and what we do is we sell the Ryman the sample for 125 live. So we make a quick $25, and then or we still something go online and get it for $100. They get it cheaper. They go online to our site, but if they want it right then and there. We sell 125, so you can get recouping some of your money right away. But it also gave us our points, that we needed. So
so
if you're gonna do this, you want to get to the higher positions, so you can start getting the rewards.
okay, so if okay, I understand, Dwayne. For this one, the premium two. How many? What I'm trying to understand is, I know I need. I'm doing my facials. I need like usually three, four products. At least you would need to have a full regimen for your face for your face. How many full sets of products would be in this? Would I be able to sell in this one, or would I only be able to sell one item, samples, specific certain items? I wouldn't be able to give a whole set, right?
You
I
would be
wouldn't be
able to
able
give
to
a whole
sell.
set. And with this one, you would be able to have a whole set and give a whole set.
So that's two sets.
Yes.
Okay.
and you're just shy of having three.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because these items right here, as she calls it, you call these the what?
The
These are
hero.
these, see the ones that have a number four, those are our
Uh,
hero items.
our what?
These are the hero
Hero items. Okay.
Yeah,
H
those
item.
are those three items have the highest potency of the Beyond Pool. So those are the healing products. So those are I wouldn't say the most important, but the main important items are those three products because those are the products that are healing your skin. And then you have your cleansers. We have three cleansers. We believe in double cleansing, right? So you have your cleansing oil, you have your snow enzyme. So those are your two cleansers. Then we have an exfoliant, which you want to do 2 to 3 times a week. Then we have like a spray mist that you can carry throughout your day in your purse and just spritz it so that gives you like an instant glow. And then you have here in this one, you have your mask here, mask, and then you have two of your sunscreen. So this gives you the full line of products as well as your travel kit where you can take them with you.
Okay. So which ones are the
And then if you,
so,
oh, go ahead. So which ones are what?
I was thinking the moisturizer, so which ones and that's for your wife. Which ones do you use
I use
daily.
all of these products
You
daily.
use them too?
He does
I
too.
use them too.
This
Oh, I thought you said you didn't too.
Miss Allen, I would
Yeah.
love to give you a call right after this call so that we can go through and determine the best starter pack for you. I know
Okay.
this is probably answering some other people's questions, but I also want to be respectful of the time. Is that okay with you if I
Okay.
give you a call right after?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all got because y'all got Mr. Edens out there in the yard about to do some work. Oh, goodness.
Is there any other questions about products specifically or how to advance up through the compensation plan?
Yeah, the compensation plan, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-uh. Stop. Freeze. All right. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Planner. Everybody get started at planner. 10% retail rebate. The next position is the manager position. Now, you hit that position once you eclipse 3,000 sales points within a 3-month window. I'm gonna mute you though, Miss Jean, for a minute. All right, thank you. So once you eclipse 3,000 sales points in a 3-month window, you have 3-month calendar window to eclipse the 3,000. That can be on your own purchases or organically through what you sell, who purchases from you,
Or any team members
or
that you
any team as well that you bring on. Because that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, what happens is that people see that and they say, well, no, I want to get started at that position where I'm getting 20% rebate off of what I said. So I don't want to wait. So what the company allows is that you can purchase up to that. You don't have to do it over 3 months. You can get started at that position. Does that make sense? And here's what happens though. Once you hit that position, you never have to requalify for it. So, and the 3,000, it equates in dollars to roughly, it translates to about $3,500 in sales. Because remember, we have a 90% of the dollar exchange. So it's roughly about $3,500 in sales. Once you eclipse $3,500, you can do it today or over a 3-month window, then your manager position.
Okay. So yeah, and I'm sorry because when you were speaking earlier, I took a phone call because I'm still at work.
Oh.
I sell insurance, so and I get the compensation plan here. So the starter kit has nothing to do with the plan here. It's basically how much you're going to sell to level up to the next.
Well, it does. Well, it does because you remember that starter kit that I showed that had 1,500? Some people will just come in and buy 2 of those to start
So
off.
oh, okay. Okay.
See?
I got you.
Yeah. Some people like, hey, the Eddings, just to start off at that position. You buy up to it. Some people will come in, which we have people all the time, all day long. And because they understand investment as you all do, understand investment instead of cost. And so they'll just buy up to the senior manager position. But again, as I ethically said, we don't push that on anybody unless they have a means of distribution and they're willing to work. That's it.
Okay.
So, and I've said it clearly here a few times. You get in where you're comfortable, but this right here is huge. We're at 6,000, which that equates to about $6,700 in sales. You can start off at the manager position, or you do 6,000 over a 3-month window. For those like the Eddings and they understand team leader and they understand being paid 40% plus, team leader is spread out over a 5-month window to qualify for. And it's the only position that you have to requalify for, but you're doing over 50,000 in sales points in a 5-month window.
Okay.
For those of you that do come from the industry. And then there's the higher position. So
Right.
is there
Okay.
any more? Okay, so all right. Any more questions about this one here?
No. I have one more question. I'm done. Oh, so do we if we, let's say we came in at the planner, everyone gets a website?
Yes, ma'am. The $20 affiliate fee pays for all your websites. You have access to shopping carts. Whereas if you want to do target marketing, if you want to create a shopping cart for summertime or something, and you put your choice products in there, you can do like, I don't know, it's about 10 or 12 carts every month
Yeah.
that you can share those URLs. I just did one on TikTok and Instagram, and yeah, share your link. So that
Okay.
accounts for all of your accounting, all of that. And it's $20 annual because me and the Eddings or the Eddings and us, we have paid companies where we're paying $20 a month just to have a website. We're not doing that here.
And it also gives you access to all of our marketing materials. It gives you access to to see all of your genealogy, to see your customer reports, so that you can, who's purchasing, you can reach back out to them. So it gives you access to all of that.
Okay.
Company emails as well. All of your customers, they get emails. So all those types of things. All of your tracking is included in the $20 for the year.
All right. Okay. That.
And it's a tax write-off. Anyway, any other questions?
Products are too.
Going once? Going twice? Well, again, happy Friday. For those of you that are getting started, welcome to the team and the family. We look forward to coming out there with you all and working with you all. I think y'all are East Coast, so yeah, whatever that y'all want to do, we love to travel. But we can do this though virtually for all of you as well. You get your group of friends on here because people are looking for an opportunity. Oh, today, 64% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 48%
Mhm.
of people that are already making six figures a year still living paycheck to paycheck. Everybody's trying to find a way to offset the cost of living and bills. And this is a good way, especially going into the summertime. People's skin and this heat and global warming, climate change. Hey, people are trying to find a way to stay hydrated. So now's the time. Show them that. Schedule your own Zoom call, and I'll come on. We'll come on. She'll come on because they were awesome, and they can do it for you.
Okay. Well, thank
All
you.
right. So, love you guys. Eddings, I'll turn it back over to you all.
Thank you.
You and Mona did a phenomenal job. We appreciate you so much, for taking your time out and helping us and launching Carlene's business. And we're excited. She's got a lot of her friends on there, co-workers that's looking for a change, and we're looking to work with them and help them make some changes as well. So listen, again, we'll talk to you guys soon. God bless. We did record this, guys. I'll send the playback out to all you guys that's on here so you can review it again.
Okay.
And we had a bunch of folks, and it was a Friday night. Friday night's really usually a hard night to do a Zoom, so we did okay. I got a lot of folks that want to play back, and some seeing the product or been to some of our pop-ups and interested in getting started. So thanks again, gentlemen.
Wait.
Ladies,
Hold on, sir.
have a great night. God bless you.
Hold on, sir.
Wait.
Hold on, sir.
Yes.
Hold on. We want to make sure with Miss Allen that she has her number.
Everyone, you can take my number, 415
Okay.
518 6943.
And your name, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Your name?
Mona Johnson.
Mona? Okay.
Mona Johnson.
Okay.
And we will so
I'll
that's
call
Miss
you.
Allen. Miss Henrietta, I think I saw the Diva Boss. Look forward to working with you. I saw my other brother here, Joe Sanders. I think that's the Joe Sanders that has some guests coming to our house here in Arizona tomorrow. So it's good to see you on the line too. So yes, so for those of you, if y'all got people here in Arizona, we're doing a big K pop-up at our house here tomorrow. So get with us. Hey, invite them out, and they'll get the product on them out here. So Joe Sanders, we'll talk to you as well. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all.
Thank you all.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.